called it a dream, an ancient fairy tale. But here... What was that?
1822, a discovery that shook the world. But it came at a price, a deadly price. Greed, curiosity. What drove these men to break the Pharaoh's eternal sleep?
First, Lord Carnarvon. Just 5 months after stepping inside, a mosquito bite, an instantaneous death.
Curse strikes again!
Pharaoh's vengeance.
Ancient secret unveiled.
Tomb raided. Final warning.
But was it supernatural power, or just a cruel jest of science?
The inverse placebo effect. The belief in the curse could itself generate stress, weakening the immune system.
I can't...
Ancient tombs are perfect environments for molds and bacteria. Respiratory pathologies are a completely scientific certainty.
Many of these deaths occurred years later. We are projecting normal, inevitable deaths onto a sensationalized narrative.
Take Archibald Douglas Reid, the radiologist. He died after X-raying the Pharaoh's mummy.
The majority died from heart disease, cancer, natural causes for middle age. The data simply does not support a selective curse.
But there are things modern science cannot touch. That chill, that presence, it is still there.
The world in the 1920s craved magic. The curse was a perfect narrative to sell newspapers.
The Aspergillus niger fungus, capable of causing severe allergic reactions. Spores remain viable for thousands of years.
The one who survived the longest, Howard Carter, the one who touched everything. He died of cancer at 64, not instantly. That breaks every curse theory.
Unless the curse granted him time to watch the others fall. A slow, psychological torture.
We want to seek the supernatural. But the truth is often more clinical and mundane. It was pure random chance. It was just statistics.
The Pharaoh won. Whether through illness or fear, his story lives on. And that is the greatest revenge.
The event of Carnarvon's death coincided with a power outage in Cairo. People immediately labeled it a sign of supernatural force.
The excavators had been warned. The fear was planted long before they ever set foot in the tomb.
The sudden temperature change when the tomb was opened likely triggered the growth of particularly dangerous bacteria.
They took his peace, and he took it back, whether through bacteria or simply fate.
They were brave men, but also the most susceptible to the psychological threat of the unknown.
Archaeologists often worked in poorly ventilated areas. Inhaling toxins accumulated over millennia could certainly lead to acute respiratory failure.
If it was a curse, why did only a few die? Why not everyone who touched the treasures? It was random selection. We have too many deaths, too many coincidences. Perhaps attributing them to a curse simply makes the randomness of life easier to accept.
The world always needs a great villain. Pharaoh Tutankhamun became the perfect one.
We decoded the tomb. But have we decoded the curse? Or is it still waiting for the next one?
Science has the answers. But does it satisfy us? The fear is real. The illness is real. The curse is also a real part of history.
And the question remains, what do you believe? Logic or the curse?